should want to help. Like, if I had a best friend and my best friend didn't include me, well, I would absolutely kill them. But if I was like, I'm gonna get past that because you decided to get past the I'm not on the list, then you should just be happy for the wedding and want to help. Like, for me, you're either all against it or all for it. I don't know. I'm not. She gives me weird vibes for some reason. People said she's not the a-hole. I don't know. Like, what she's saying is making sense. Like, she's not some kind of criminal. She's not the biggest a-hole in the world. But I don't know. I'm gonna have some big opinions, guys. I'm just not gonna know. I don't think you're the a-hole, but I also don't think you last summer when she got drunk and ruined my fiance's birthday. We went out to celebrate, and when his brother got home with his girlfriend, he found her lying naked on the stairs in a pool of urine. He called my fiance and we had to go deal with that. After that, my fiance decided that he didn't want her in his life at all. He has been experiencing that for years and he just had enough. I supported him, of course, but I was also feeling bad for her because I get that she has mental state issues, a disease. We cut contact almost completely. The problem, however, started after my boyfriend proposed. My parents invited his family over to dinner, and he didn't want his mother there. However, his dad completely ignored his wishes and brought her anyway without even telling him. We both were extremely mad, but my parents supported the decision, saying that she was his mother after all and she should be involved. Okay, we decided to keep the peace, so we went with it till now. Last weekend we went on holiday and my parents were out of the country, so we needed first someone to look after our dog, so we asked my fiance's brother and he said okay. However, 2 days after I received a text message from his mother telling me not to worry because she was taking care of it, although she didn't know she had to, and that she was the low class, just a babysitter. Meanwhile, we, the high class, should enjoy their vacation. I don't understand what they're saying. Needless to say, I started seeing red. Firstly, I have never been anything but kind to her. Secondly, the subtle attack towards my family made me extremely mad. They are doing everything for us, and that includes her child. Instead of being grateful, she has the audacity to talk like that. I gave her a piece of my mind, and I told her that we have asked my fiance's brother, and that we will never do that again, but that she should be ashamed of herself, and instead of always finding the blame in others, she should look herself in the mirror and think about why both of her children don't want to talk to her. Then she proceeded to state that we have stolen money from her purse to go on vacation. She made it seem almost like we are all abusing her, and I was truly shocked. I blocked her, which I should have done the moment my boyfriend asks me. Then this woman proceeded to call my mother, and try to give her peace of mind about raising an ungrateful brat and being a bad parent and stuff like that. Surprise, surprise, she was drunk yet again. We went back to get our dog a day earlier because we were really worried that she would poison it or something. She threw water at us and told us not to bother talking to her till the wedding. So I told her that if she thinks that she would be invited, she's very mistaken. My fiance completely agrees with me, but we are worried about a backlash from his family. Do you think I'm the jerk? I think people decided it was fake. Oh no, it was okay. So the post was removed because it was too long. It was very long. Well, you're obviously not the asshole. I mean, that seems pretty obvious. You sound very mad at the your mother-in-law, which is understandable. I'm saying you, because it's just easier. Which is valid, but at the same time, when someone doesn't want to be helped, you can't really do much about it. Like, you have to suck it up, and yeah, you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. I feel like it's obvious that you're not the a-hole, and yeah. I mean, I don't see how anyone could be like, you are the a-hole. That would be pretty crazy, but yeah. is crazy to me. Like, the cousin has nothing to do with the mother, and it's not like the cousin never did anything, and it seems like she never even, she just didn't do anything. Like, she just didn't. Why? Your mother is really, I think she's very upset because she was very jealous of her sister, and you're giving a more important spot to her sister's daughter than to her, and she's just being jealous. I mean, if you said she was very jealous of her sister, then it would make sense that she's jealous of your cousin because she's the maid of honor. She's basically the most important person in your wedding. If you don't think about husband and wife, I don't know. Your partner, your fiance. So she's just jealous, and she thought she was gonna win, and then she lost, and she's like even more jealous. And I mean, if you said she's very manipulative, I can understand. She really manipulated everyone to agree with her. But I don't know, I feel like if we saw the mom talk about this issue, she would be like, would I be the a-hole for, am I the a-hole for not going to my daughter's wedding because her cousin will be there? I don't know, I think we would need more context of what happened between the sisters to know. I think you're not the a-hole, but I don't think your mother's in my world. No a-holes. I don't know. Oops, sorry. I don't know. It's I'm starting with the I don't knows again. It's let's see the comments. Wait, I want to say something first. What did I want to say? I think the mother will come around and she'll like, okay, I'll calm. Like, she's kind of dumb and she won't realize it. And don't uninvite your cousin. Keep the cousin. They seem cool. Okay, that's a comment, not the a-hole. Send out a family group chat that you are not gonna kick your cousin. If anyone has a problem, they can RSVP no to say they aren't coming, or tell you directly now, and you won't send them an invite. This topic is not up for discussion if they choose to bring it up. If they choose to keep bringing it up, they will not be invited. Just because your mom and Nanny have beef doesn't mean the kids have to carry that beef. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, the kids have nothing to do with it. And it's, the thing is that it's weird if your mothers hate each other so much. Like, how did you get to connect as kids? Like, because I'm guessing your mothers run like, oh, let's spend some family time together since they hated each other. So it's weird that you could be so close and it was never a problem, but now it is a problem. Free wedding. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you can invite whoever you want to your wedding. And if your mother's upset with that, then your mother's no problem. I don't think she's the a-hole. I just think she has issues and she's just wrong. Okay. Well, that was it for today. We did 3. I'm definitely gonna do more. Like, believe me, there will be other MIT a-holes. As you can see, I'm bad at having opinions on everything. I don't think I chose the best ones. I don't know how to find the best ones though, because I always see on the welcome page on others, and it's not like that. Like, I don't know. I had to find the top for this month. That's what I wanted to do. But I'm apparently not that clever, so I don't know. But it was fun, and we'll definitely do that again because I loved it. So yeah, hope you loved it as well. Please argue with me in